For decades, we've been told that fluoride is a cornerstone of dental health, a safe and effective way to prevent cavities. It's in our toothpaste, our mouthwash, and for millions of Americans, it's added directly to the public water supply. But what if this ubiquitous substance, something even prescribed to children as a supplement, could quietly affect brain development? This isn't just a fringe theory anymore. New research is forcing a major reevaluation of fluoride safety. In a historic shift, the FDA has restricted fluoride supplements for kids, and Florida has banned fluoride in drinking water statewide. These landmark decisions are sending shockwaves through the public health community, leaving parents with urgent questions. We'll uncover the science that triggered these changes. So why is this happening now? And what does it mean for children's health? Why fluoride is suddenly under fire? For decades, fluoride was promoted as safe, effective, and essential for preventing cavities. But today, scientists, regulators, and state governments are re-examining those claims. Fluoride is not a vitamin. It's a biologically active compound, and excessive exposure is now raising serious concerns, especially for children. Why the FDA restricted fluoride supplements? In 2026, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration made a landmark decision, taking decisive action to restrict the sale of prescription fluoride supplements intended for children. This move sent ripples through the dental and pediatric communities, signaling a major shift in public health policy. The core reason for this crackdown was a surprising revelation for many. These supplements had never been formally approved by the FDA. They were essentially grandfathered in before modern drug safety and efficacy standards were established, meaning they never underwent the rigorous clinical trials required today. According to the agency's official statement, these supplements now lack sufficient evidence of providing a benefit that outweighs their risks. The FDA highlighted that the total fluoride exposure for children has dramatically increased over the decades. When you combine fluoride from supplements with the amounts already present in fluoridated water, toothpaste, processed foods, and beverages, the risk of overexposure becomes significant. This cumulative intake makes conditions like dental fluorosis far more likely than in previous generations, prompting the FDA to finally intervene. This raises a critical question. Is fluoride safe for children when exposure is constant and cumulative? Florida bans fluoride in drinking water. In a landmark move, Florida became the first state to ban fluoride in public drinking water. Governor Ron DeSantis cited concerns over forced medication, lack of informed consent, and emerging scientific evidence of harm. Water fluoridation treats everyone the same: infants, pregnant women, elderly adults, regardless of health status or total fluoride exposure. Florida's decision has reignited a national debate. Should fluoride still be added to drinking water in 2026? Fluoride and IQ reduction in children. Among the growing body of research, one of the most alarming findings involves the potential impact of fluoride on the developing brain. This raises serious questions about a substance intentionally added to public water supplies, which millions of children consume daily during their most critical periods of neurological growth. A landmark meta-analysis, which combined the results of 27 different epidemiological studies, uncovered a deeply troubling pattern. It found that higher fluoride exposure during early life was consistently associated with significantly lower IQ scores in children. The consistency across numerous studies strengthens the evidence, suggesting this is not an isolated finding. The proposed mechanism is that fluoride, a known neurotoxin, can cross the protective blood-brain barrier. Once inside, it's believed to accumulate in brain tissue and interfere with vital neurological processes, even at exposure levels previously considered safe for consumption. While the topic remains controversial, the evidence is strong enough that regulators can no longer ignore it. Hidden sources of fluoride exposure. Most people don't realize how much fluoride they consume daily. Common sources include fluoridated drinking water, toothpaste and mouth rinses, infant formula mixed with tap water, processed foods and beverages, certain medications. When combined, these sources can easily exceed recommended limits, especially for children. Health risks linked to excess fluoride. Excess fluoride exposure has been linked to dental fluorosis, skeletal fluorosis, thyroid dysfunction, bone weakness and fractures, possible increased cancer risk. Fluoride also interferes with iodine, a nutrient critical for thyroid and brain development. Why ending fluoridation is so controversial. Despite mounting evidence, efforts to end water fluoridation often face intense resistance. Lobbying groups tied to dental and chemical industries have long defended fluoridation as settled science. But as Florida's ban shows, public health policies are beginning to change, especially when informed consent and child safety are prioritized. Safer alternatives for oral health. Tooth decay is more closely linked to diet and mineral balance than fluoride. Safer alternatives include proper nutrition and mineral intake, reducing sugar and processed foods, non-fluoride or hydroxyapatite toothpaste, supporting the oral microbiome. Healthy teeth don't require forced chemical exposure. With the FDA restricting fluoride supplements and Florida banning fluoride in drinking water, the conversation is clearly changing. Parents deserve transparency, communities deserve choice, and children deserve protection. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this information.